proud of you too. You went through more shit than you please would fuck my realize. This real life.
Hi,
So,
I'm J-Dub. That's Mickey. Welcome to the Low Life Podcast.
where we try to get to the bottom of the problem, baby.
How to get to the bottom of the pussy.
To the pulse. Shit, I ain't been to the bottom of the pulse in a minute, dude. It's been a minute, dude.
Dude, I remember the first time somebody told me that, like, you ever hit the bottom? I was like, what? Whoa. The bottom, what?
Like, no, but I've scraped the sides. You know what I'm saying?
One of my favorite things I've ever heard in my life. I worked with this kid and the manager was out. She had to get a hysterectomy. And he walked up to me and he was like, yo. I was like, hey, what's up? And he's like, she out, right? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, hysterectomy. And I was like, yeah. He's like, so that mean her pussy got like no walls? And I looked at him trying to understand what the fuck he just said. I was like, when you say no walls, like you just mean like if you went in there, like you'd be free? Like there'd be nothing restricting you? Is that what you're fucking imagining? He like, oh,
Donut.
Yeah, like you'd just be in a void. Like, what do you mean no
She
walls?
has a body. Like, there's a wall, dude. You know?
Dog, for the rest of the time we went there, we'd be like, that bitch pussy got no walls, yo.
You know what, though? I don't think I know what a hysterectomy is.
It's when they take out your
Doctor said I need a lobotomy. What is it?
They take out like your, I don't know. They don't take out your vaginal canal. I can tell you that.
I know. Do you know what it is?
I believe they remove your fucking reproductive organs. I think it's to make like menopause less fucking terrible, but I honestly don't fucking know because I don't have lady parts.
I was gonna say, sounds pretty gay.
I just know that Ghostface uses it in a reference where he says, rip your guts out like a hysterectomy. And
Oh, that might mean to get like women spayed, like fixed.
I think it's part of it, but I don't think it's like the technical term for a spading.
I don't know, dude. Hysterectomy. Nice. We have the internet, and internet is sick, dude. What is it, bruh?
What is it? Dude, I saw a how-to video of how they turn a penis into a vagina. Have you seen this video?
They turn a peen into a vagine?
Mm-hmm. Like it's
That
not,
sounds sick, though.
It's like not graphic at all. Like the way that it's like animated, you know, like it doesn't look like a penis. It's very like scientific the way the video comes across.
Did you still get chubbed up?
Dude, it's a nightmare what they do, yo. They like cut around the head and like peel everything back.
Stop it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't like this. I don't like it. That makes
Nobody
me feel
likes
freaky weird, dude. I
Yeah.
hate that shit.
Your dickhead becomes your future clitoris.
Oh, is that how you can remain like
Yes.
to feel sensation?
I assume is how they like.
Yeah, it's the removal of the uterus.
There you go. You learned something today. Welcome to the Low Life Podcast. Now you know what a
And
hysterectomy
it
is.
could be also the cervix, ovaries, fallopian tubes. I think your guy might be right. They can remove an entire pussy, dude. Like a fucking
you got no
transmission
walls.
change. It's crazy.
You run around hollow.
So that's a complete hysterect. Partial is just when they take out the uterine body. Ooh. Nasty. That's nasty, nasty, nasty shit, dude.
Taking your guts out.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never really been into that. Like, I don't even really like in porn when they like spread their butt and puss out.
Dude, I was talking about
Hate
one
it.
of you.
I like a little hood pull up for a, you know what I'm saying? Little button lick, but I don't like to look into intestines via front nor the back.
Dude, I don't want to see inside anyone's butthole. And then like the gaping video, I'm like, what do you like about
that?
this?
Doesn't get me hard.
Yeah, there's nothing that makes me horny inside of there. And it looks terrible in there.
It's a fucking dude, it's a black hole.
Sometimes it's really red.
It's huge.
Yeah.
They're like, ugh. That's grime, dude. You
Yeah.
can stick a whole cup of wine in there.
I like stopped liking butt stuff because of that. I was like, that's what it looks like in there? The outside was kind of mysterious, but the inside is horrifying.
No, see, I like the opposite of that. I like watching a Boo-Foo vid where it's just like what my favorite part is first one in, but not when it's all fucking gaped out, son. No. You know, I like small ones. Try to put it in a small one. Yeah, and I'm like, oh, nice. I'm over it. She's a disgusting person.
I want to see the Shane. That's all. Fuck, how did we get here? Now I can think about is the inside of buttholes.
Yeah, I think we were talking about not liking the inside of ourselves because we just project all of our anger and all of our anxiety. And we're just no good pieces of crap. Low life. Shithead boys.
Well, I had something I do that's real scummy. I was going to talk about in here. I was like, oh, that is a low life thing that I fucking do. And I stopped stealing people's Uber Eats orders.
That's cool. That's good. I'm happy you stopped.
I stopped that a while ago, but I did something else. I was like, I am a piece of shit. Oh, I do steal. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. That's not a piece of shit. I steal from Wawa all the time. First off.
No, you don't. These are jokes, by the way, peoples. But also, too, it's like, they're like so corporate now, dude. Free. You might get booked in there. I would take it easy in there, dude. They pay them managers too much nowadays. You have a motherfucker run out and chase you. Did
you see the video of the guy who went into a Wawa with a backpack and just started stealing all the candy that's like right by the register?
Nice.
If you watch the video, he's stealing like the cow tails and like the Charleston chews. I'm like, what is this?
The best part?
It's in Philly.
Oh my God. Hold on, dude. Can you? Yeah.
It shows live.
Yeah. Live. That's okay. Hey, we're just fucking doing shit. It's all right. What up, dude? She needed the CBD. I love it too, dude. This is what we do. We just keep it running.
Good. I was gonna make like
Asante Samuel. That sucked. I'm gay. Fuck. Kill me. I freaked out. I don't know what to do. She threw me off. But it wasn't her fault. I love her. She can do no wrong.
How do you argue with the sunrise? You know?
Why are boobs good? You know? Why are trees good?
Even if I could find faults in her, how could I ever? Let's go with me. I'm same old. I'm gonna find a therapist, but I'm lazy and I haven't picked one yet. And I'm gonna go to a doctor and ask him if they'll give me fucking pills. It's so corny getting pills from a doctor. I usually just get them from an African-American gentleman from the city, and it was worked out fine so far.
I'll tell you what, dude. There's plenty of African-American doctors in the city. You still do the same routine, dude. Run right up over their waist gas.
It'll still take 45 minutes for him to come out.
Oh, yeah. At least the count will be right, though.
Yeah. You will get what you paid for.
Yeah. But that actually has to typically go through the psychiatrist anyway, unless you have like a history of being on the medication.
Yeah.
Right. So you got to go talk to someone, and it doesn't take long. You know, you tell them right off the bat, like, hey, I want medicine. I understand it's better as a dual treatment. You start you get it. You can transfer it over to your regular doc if you have one of those. But yeah, I think it'd be a good idea.
You got to get a doctor. So, if you've never gotten a doctor before, that's fun. You call your insurance, you go, hey, give me the list of doctors that are near me. And they'll just do it. You just tell your insurance to do whatever you want. I pay them a lot of money and I've never used them. I haven't been to a doctor in 17 years.
Wild. I'm out here getting
that's not true.
Literal surgery on Obamacare.
I went when I was at Penn like years ago. I went to their like in-house doctor. They have like a PCP that's there that was under my insurance. I went there and told her I was sad. And she was like, okay. I was like, she's like, I could offer you a medication. You go see someone to talk to. And I went and like talked to somebody, but I never gone the medication route. And I find that people related to me are on a lot of medication, not a lot, but people related to me are on medication. I should probably try the same route.
Yeah.
Because I want to, sometimes it seems overwhelming.
Dude, a lot of times. Life sucks, dude.
It makes you feel like a bitch, though.
That's what they don't tell you as kids. No, and not me.
I know. See, I got
because doing regular drugs doesn't make me feel like a bitch. To me, like, there's no discrepancy between drugs. A pill is the pill. A tit is a tit. A line of powder is a line of powder, dude. Like, that's how I look at it. Point. I don't care. It's all the same. Like, that's what I never understood that. Like, people be like, yeah, no, I'm not weak. I'm like, no, you're not. You're just scoring heroin from Jose in Norristown. And that's fine. Jose's a fucking good dude. But don't be too good for, you know, the good.
That's the thing. And it's your own dumb. I was thinking about this too, like the old, like you make up like your own rules and your own standards for things, even though you have no idea what you're fucking talking about. Like I had a whole addiction problem, but in my head, I'm like, I don't need this. I don't do that. As long as I don't, like you set up your own parameters and then you drive yourself crazy with your own like prison of your own making.
It's all bullshit. It's like, it's kind of reminds me of like maybe for people who are listening who never been addicted to anything. It's like, you know how in the morning you can wake up and hear your alarm and in like instantly almost like justify every minute that you snooze the alarm. You know what I mean? It's like you'll be like, all right, I'm not gonna shower. That'll be like the first thing you say to yourself. You know, it's like this checklist of like shit you already know you're going to do, but you make yourself jump through hoops to feel better about it.
Yeah, and it's the same thing with addiction. You'll justify is wild versus you're giving away more than a shower before work.
It's like, oh, I'd blow my dad. Yeah, what are we talking about? How many? Can I have 6? I need 180 milligrams to blow my dad.
You know, that's the other thing too, is that everybody also has their own line, you know? So like, while like some people are willing to go live in a tent, other people become functioning, living in hell members of society.
Yeah. And other people,
everyone gets to choose.
Other people get over it. They go to the doctor. They get antidepressants. They're banging and they drink wine. That's me. It's America, dude.
Problem solved.
Big bang. Seriously. I'm done. Like, wipe my hands of it all. Okay, now it's fine. And I'll tell you what, Big Pharma knows what they're doing, dude. They can tweak these little brain cells so good. You know, this isn't no half-fetty fucking perk 30. It only hits on like 4 out of 10 cylinders. These fucking things, pew, pew, fireworks. Sun shining, dog. I wake up fucking snapping. It's awesome. Look forward to it. It's sick. So
that
yeah,
is
guys,
that is the attitude I
everyone
should take on. I should look forward to it.
Look forward to it. It's fucking, dude, it's amazing. Once you break through, I want to break free. Once you do, oh, whole new life. And it's just filled with booze. Sick.
You gotta fill the time, yo. I mean, weed is tight.
I mean, also too, you have to get a hobby. Like, you know, what did I start doing? I started writing. I fucking took a stand-up class. I fucking do open mics. It's like, that's the shit that you got to keep your mind on. Other creative shit. You should. I think that would be a really good idea for you.
I'm gonna try it. I don't think I'm gonna do therapy. I think I'm gonna get on pills and do jiu-jitsu.
Here's the thing though. A lot of times, if you're not willing, like if you haven't convinced yourself, like, then the pills don't always work. Like, it is supposed to be kind of like a dual therapy. Now, sure, you can come out of the gate on like 120 mgs of fucking Zoloft, right? And
I just don't. I mean, between you and me, I just don't want to kill myself, because I get to that point where I start like that starts becoming like my solution for things, like in my head.
Then that's like when you know you have to talk to someone.
I know.
It's like, why don't you want to? Do you want to die?
It sucks, though. Do you want to go fucking?
It doesn't. It doesn't suck. It's
I don't like it, yo.
For an hour,
I feel
you
this,
can just complain about anything you want and just like explain to someone like, hey, honestly, this is why I do this. I'll tell you right now. How much have I justified? And she'll be like, honestly, none. That's a fucking psycho thing. And I'm happy you told that to me. You know, like there's been plenty of times where my therapist has done it. Like, it's a blessing, dude. You know, and then also she'll validate you too, because you're not an idiot. You know, a lot of the things you feel are for a reason, and that's what's dope. And you get to figure out why you do it, and you just stop doing it.
Yeah, I'm not. When do you still do? When do you do it?
So that's tell you I broke through. I had a breakthrough. Now I only have to do it, and not only have to, but it was suggested. Like, this is awesome. That I do once every like bi-weekly.
Okay. But like when do you do it? You do it midday?
I do it Monday nights.
Okay. Oh, you do it after this or before this usually?
I'm sorry, Tuesday nights,
Okay.
6:00 on the phone. It's awesome.
Just an hour over the phone?
Yeah.
You always do it over the phone?
Well, I was going in for a little bit, but now it's like, it's tight.
Yeah, that's
and
the thing.
like telehealth is awesome, dude. Telehealth is
Yeah.
amazing. I'm telling you, like utilize it.
No,
It's
I've
awesome.
used
Like,
that's what I used last time.
Yeah, but you're a guy. You can't get a fucking old Egyptian guy, dude. You need someone who knows, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I think I got
young
I think I'm
people.
gonna go to a
like,
lady.
I think you should.
I think I'll be more honest to a woman. To a guy, I'll just be like, just tell me what to do and I'll do it. Like, I don't care. Just tell me what to do.
Yeah, see, I can't take that from a guy. I'm like, you're
Oh,
not my dad. I don't have a dad.
I submit.
Yeah. To the ladies, I'm like, okay, I'm Mickey Bosom Bats, dude. I'll fucking curl right up in there and do whatever you want. Just be nice to me.
Yeah, just tell me you're proud of me.
That's like part of the requirement for mine.
You have to tell me you like me every 15 minutes.
Well, she says like, she's like, you're being hard on yourself, dude. You're killing it. I'm like, what was that? My phone broke up. But it's sick, dude. Yeah, pills
Good
are
resource. It's important.
Medical insurance is tight, so you have it. Use it.
Yeah.
$25 copay to feel happy. Pretty dope.
Pretty. That too. Like in comparison to what I was spending, it's nothing.
Dude,
it's like free.
Yeah, it's literally mine's like free.
Yeah.
And they have like
$70.
Like no, they
Mine
have
is.
like good RX scripts though. Like where it's
not for the meds. The sessions are $70, which isn't that much.
Oh yeah, well of course you have to pay for the therapy, but
yeah.
Also too, it's like that's only for the beginning, right?
$240 a month. I would spend that in a weekend.
And you could do it every other week.
Yeah, you can do it as often as you need to.
That's what I'm saying. You can do it once a month if you want, but if I were you, I would do it every other week. So
and a lot of people's insurance.
If
you listen to this, the first 3 are free, and I think telemed might remain free. Depends on your insurance.
Yeah, it's like mad cheap. Also, too, there's like state programs that you can get into. It's like just Google, do some research. If people worked half as hard at trying to find like the resources they need instead of getting high, everyone in this world would be amazing.
Yeah, but if getting the resources you need was half as fun as getting high.
I mean, think about it. It's like it's a whole new plug. It's a doctor plug. It's like, wait, I just got to convince this guy I'm white and better and I can get whatever I want. Sick.
You gotta want to get better.
And I did.
That's
so bad.
important.
Look at these eyebrows, dude. They're white. They look like pussy lips.
Why are they so blonde?
I'm Miley Cyrus.
Were you out in the sun?
Except bigger tits. Yeah, see how my face is red? Look at me.
Yeah.
I'm a fuck. I was by the pool. I was playing lifeguard this weekend to like a 3 and a 6-year-old's birthday.
It's an important job.
Yeah, and I just was so busy when I got there, just like so. Ugh. My shawty never put on sunscreen for me. So I don't be knowing when to do that. Bless you, dude. Forever hold your peace. Yeah, that was pretty wild. All the kids were jumping around like psychos off the fucking, like hot tub part into the pool. And it's like, I have a question for you, actually, because this was like a little bit of a debate. When you were a kid, and I don't know if you ever had birthday parties. I didn't, so I couldn't speak to this, but I can only speak to going to them. When you had birthday parties or went to them, when you went, did the parents drop their kids off, or did they come in with their kids, like, and stay with their kids the whole time?
Like once you got over the age of, I want to say like 8, you got like dropped off, especially if it was at like a place. Like you just got like if they had at the roller rink, you got dropped off. If they had at Chuck E. Cheese, you got dropped off. I remember I went
to someone's house?
My first pool party. This is when I knew I was poor. I was a kid. I think it was 3rd grade. I got invited to John Brown's birthday party, and my dad dropped me off. And this is I mean, to this day, still might be one of the biggest houses I've ever seen. And then in his backyard, he had an in-ground pool with lights in it. Like they turned the lights on, and we went swimming and had a birthday, and we got like picked up at 10 o'clock or some shit. I don't know, but yeah, dropped off.
And was everyone else dropped off?
I believe so.
Yeah. Well, see, that was the thing. So
Maybe.
I was saying that because the kids' party was at, grandma's house. So it's like I was wondering, I was like, all these people, and like a lot of the parents stayed, which was interesting. And I'm like,
How old? Like if they're 6, like you got to watch you can't leave a bunch of 6-year-olds with one person.
Yeah, I don't know, and that's what I was saying. But like, not one.
The
person.
cutoff's probably like 8,
people.
8 or 9 is probably the cutoff where you
Think
got to
so?
be
That's
with
when
the
it gets
kid.
reggy?
Because you know what I mean. If he's
Okay.
gonna cry and freak out, like you can't just leave him. You know what I mean? He's gonna be like, they're gonna have to call him. Like, can you come get your kid?
Yeah.
Fucking sucks.
I watched my nephew, my young bull, like there was like this bigger kid. They were in the hot tub, and I'm like watching through, and my young bull's 3, dude. He's turning 4. He's little. He like can barely talk, but he's got fucking heart, dude. He like has the eye of the tiger. I swear to God, his name's Leo. He's like he's like a little me young bull. So I see this much bigger kid, like 6, right, or maybe like 5 or something. There was like those dope balls in the pool,
Yeah.
like the squishy johns that like absorb water. Leo was playing with it, and the young bull came up and like snatched it. And Leo like first let out like a little girly like fucking gay wad whimper, and then the kid like didn't budge, and he was like, I saw him puff his shit up, like this, mine. And the dude is biggest kid at the party. Young bull fucking snatched it from him, yoked his shit, dude, and went pushed him. I was like, yeah, I was getting loaded, dude. I was like, I drank like a 12-pack of fucking Sierra Nevadas.
Hell yeah.
It's like, that's what you do. What are you gonna do? It sucks. The world sucks.
Have you seen that Rusty ranks beers?
Mm-mm.
It's on the Instanet. He buys a 12-pack and then he reviews it. He gives you his review after 4, 8, and
like
then
how
12.
drunk? Yeah, I saw the Peroni one actually.
Yeah, it's hilarious. But that concept of like drinking 12 beers, I watch all the time. I'm like, Jesus. By the end, we got to do that.
I do it almost every Monday. Like my booze tolerance is like up. Like I could drink now. I could like drink with like, dads.
It's just nutty. During the week when I do the show, I usually only drink 3.
Same. 3 bottles of red wine, $1. Nah, I'm kidding. So anything new? Oh, you already said you're basically trying to get a therapist. You're like a piece of crap. Coming to terms though, that's good.
Yeah, the first step is admitting it. First step is admitting you need help. That's important.
Yeah,
It takes a village.
that's true.
And without a lot of my friends and stuff, I would not do it for myself. Because I don't like myself.
You gotta find, my buddy. Check porn. The bottle. I'm telling you. Those 2 things are fucking banging. Speaking of drugs and hookers, see our boy HB, dog.
I love him so much. He's the only thing keeping this presidency alive for me. It's how cool his kid is, yo.
Thing.
His dad's
Coolest
so
dude
well.
ever.
He got 20 G's out of him. And then posted a video of him in a self-deprivation chamber smoking crack and drinking a White Claw. And now, I think it was today, the video came out of him ordering an ounce of, it looked like Coke to me. That didn't look like crack.
That's what I said.
It looked like Rocky Coke, and it's
what?
8 grams short. And he's mad about it. And the hooker he's with is calling whoever in the background and being like, it's only 20.7. Where's the other fucking 7 point?
So funny.
Because it should be 28 for everyone who's watching the video. Because I've seen all these like reports that are like, he's buying crack and they're weighing it out together. I'm like, no, they're calling the dude on the phone, bitching that it's short of an ounce.
Basically takes Joe Biden and puts him in the Hall of Fame. His son is so cool that he could be a bag of old shit bones and fall off his dinosaur bike and still, to me, GOAT because his son is
His kids
the
are
GOAT.
His kid is so much cooler than the Trump kids. The Trump kids like steal from a charity and like get in trouble and don't have to pay it back.
Oh, dude, they're snitching on their dad though right now. It's awesome. Did you see Don Jr. on Father's Day?
Mm-mm.
He was doing like ads for like tomahawk steaks or something. He's like, these are the MAGA steaks. It was so funny.
They're the worst, yo. They're not cool at all, like Hunter.
100 fucks, dude.
Dude.
You know that girl with the blow had huge knockers. You know it. She wasn't even on the thing, but you just know.
I have the picture over.
Is she real?
Yeah.
Is she a big titted bimbo like I thought?
Yep. You can't see her face, it's blurred out.
Does she have huge titties?
That's a national hero right there.
Oh yeah, nice.
Look at him.
He's got her by the scruff, dude. Look at his teeth. Look at his pearly whites. They remind me of the white and American flag.
What a hero.
Yeah, that guy's
He's got them
sick.
Joe Biden teeth, yo. Read the line again. You see that, dude? He's so comically old.
Bro. It's not even that he's just old. Like, I think Bernie might be older than him. The guy just has dementia. Like, it's clear as day that he's sick, and it's sad. But the fact that, like, I gave old fat fucking Donnie a hard time, so you're not going to find me not making fun of JB. This is the world we live in.
Calls him as I sees him.
Exactly, dude. That guy is a pussy. Dude, he's an idiot. He's up there, he's like, say the line again. So I did. Like,
Dude,
what, dude?
not
Like,
even-
he
like-
read the prompter.
Imagine
What an
those.
idiot.
Imagine those phone calls of being Hunter so high on crack and just being like, "Hey, Dad, let me get 20K."
He's like, no, Dad, listen, I didn't do anything. That Ukrainian president guy's a fucking asshole. Look, I know a fucking girl he knows. It's all good. Like, what do you need? Can I have $20?
Can you send me pictures of your feet?
He's like, oh, Hunter, guy does no sounds, no words, just sounds.
Dude.
Grunts.
It's so wild.
It's awesome.
He's my favorite.
Hopefully, if honestly, here's the deal. If he forgives my student loans, because that John's turned off. The day he turns it on, I'll start freaking out. But in my brain, I think he's just holding off. And it's going to be like the last thing he does.
What do you mean it's turned off? Like you still don't have to pay it?
Yeah, nah, he keeps pushing it. And I just read a report today that there's a new fucking COVID strain. Did you see this?
No.
Dude, apparently, like, the vaccines and shit, like, aren't doing shit. It's like, they said it's spreading faster than any other strain of COVID, like, including 19, the OG, and that it's, like, making people sick. It's like tens of thousands of people, like, a day. In
Where?
every state, everywhere. Outbreak city. It's wild.
Outbreak City.
So yeah, I'm hoping, maybe they throw another fucking stimmy at us. Maybe they say, these student loans are a bunch of malarkey, and we're gonna. Joe Biden says cancel them. I mean, I said we're gonna cancel them.
You don't secure the debt. I heard somebody rant about that. Student loans are the only secured debt. You know how, like, even if you don't pay it for 7 years, it doesn't, like, you can't file Chapter 11 and make it go away.
Shit makes no fucking
Dude,
sense.
do you know that they siphon people's what's the shit you get when you're 65? Social Security. So they'll get Social Security and then they didn't pay their student loans and they'll deduct it out of that. Like they'll see, like, I'm like, what? You're 65. You never paid them, and now you're gonna collect? Like, no, dog. I never made enough money to pay these back.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, dude, they do that, and people make payments for fucking 25 years. Like, that's what's shit about it. Like,
Crazy. You'd be like, no, like I never made enough money to pay this back. You don't get the money. We both.
and really, the only people who are suffering, because like the generation like my dad went to Villanova, and his tuition was like $7,000.
Yeah.
I paid more at IUP. Fucking dickhead school. It's unbelievable. So yeah, it's like I think it's affecting like the 90, like if you went to school from like 93 to like now, you're fucked.
Yeah, I mean, you can't get rid of it. There's nothing you can do. You have to pay it. It's the only thing you have to pay.
And now do you see what I'm saying? Like when
It's
you're like,
crazy.
I get
Well,
that,
that's what
like,
they were
you
saying
don't
too.
get it, but like it's like, dude, I'm fucked because
No,
of
they were
this.
saying
Like,
too. They were like, if it was unsecured debt, like everything else is in this country, they would calculate. They'd be like, hey, I want a teaching, or I want a a low level degree, and they're like, okay, it costs $170,000. You're never gonna make that much. No, we won't give you the loan. But in this alternate universe that we live in, they're like, oh, you're 18 years old. You'll never make the money back. But here you go.
and on top of that, in a month, you can't even smoke Joe pods. You fucking piece of shit, these people.
Can you still find them down there?
Yeah, I've been
You
getting
can find them
lucky.
all down here. They're still in all the same places except for Wawa.
Well, they Juul countersued. Did you see that?
Are they what? Gonna come back?
I think like some have already returned them, like because of the countersuit. I think they can sell what they have.
Well, they
But
still
Juul
sell the
can't
other
produce.
ones. At,
Wawa sucks though. I fucking hate Wawa.
yeah, like Wawa still has all the other ones.
And it's only the Juul company, dude.
Yeah, they have
Like,
the
that's what's so
Views,
bizarre.
And they have this other one, and everyone's like, "Well, just get this when it goes away." And I'm like, "Okay, but like I like my highly addictive Juul. It's banging."
But the Wawa Bull, they like jumped on the early Juul shit and like stopped selling their schools.
Dude, they
like
well, yeah,
they've
they
already
did
been,
that.
like,
But the day they outlawed them,
they're Trumpers.
my brother
That's why.
went in to Wawa and they were like, "Oh, we have them, but we can't sell them." And he was like, "Why do you feel the need to like rub that?" Like he was like so mad. He was like, "I
That happened to me.
Yeah.
And I went to Smoker Joe's and I bought them out in Limerick. And I did that everywhere around here. And my poppy, actually, he's like Iranian Bull, 18th and Market on the corner. He holds them under the thing for me. But now he charges me 25 and I'm like, that's fine, dude.
25's about as high as I would go.
Right. But I'm like, fuck it. Like, I need these things. It sucks. Right now, I'm like, my girl got like a different John.
Yeah. Sucks.
It's like so much smoke. Like, that's what I hate. Like,
Yeah, see, that's what I like about this too, is that you can get away with it anywhere. Like I just do it in the middle of a restaurant. Nobody even fucking says it. It goes away in 3 seconds.
I smoke this thing everywhere.
Yeah, same.
Like,
do
I
whatever I
don't
want.
give a fuck.
I went to the movies with it. I mean, unless there's somebody sit, like I didn't have someone sit next to me, which is perfect. I just ripped that thing all through Thor.
Oh, how was Thor? Cool.
It was fun. It's not like drop everything, go fucking see it, but it's like Ragnarok 2. It's fun.
Cool.
It's fun. You'll like it.
Nice.
Doesn't like I'm just waiting for like I want Galactus, I want Doom, I want the X-Men. Tired of waiting. Tired of seeing other dumb shit. Give me it. Give me the cool shit before I get too old.
Speaking of Thor, I just saw
I want Silver Surfer.
I saw the clip, but I didn't have time. Oh, so pissed. You ever come and then you see the clip you want, you're like, fuck. God damn it.
Dude,
that happened to me.
I went down
it was Natalie Portman. Have you ever seen her?
No, she looks just like her.
Dude, fire. And it was like a Thor thing. I was like, God, I want to come to that so bad. I'm all empty. I'm all dropped out, dude.
Yeah, I went on this one page on Reddit. Yeah, you got to be careful on Reddit, yeah, because some of them are weird, yeah. I saw the biggest penis I've ever seen on a woman, on a pretty one. I was like, I don't like this at all. That's weird.
I don't go down those kind of rabbit holes, dude.
And then they were like another, like a real woman like came in. And I was like, is this gay?
What do you mean a real woman?
So like, yeah, two real women, just one with a penis. And I was like, I don't like this. This is nope. I was like, I feel like this is the least, like this is like almost as hetero as it gets because we've got 2 sets of tits and just one penis. But
No,
I
it's
feel like
what do you say on Ted? He's like, no, Johnny, there's no what did he say? There's no there's only chicks with dicks. Oh, he said, no, it's not chicks with dicks. It's guys with tits. Yeah. That
is true. Yeah,
weird.
it's weird.
It's not weird. It's fine for them. And
It's fine
I'm
for
okay
whoever.
with it.
If
But
you're
I
into
don't
it,
like it. It
God
doesn't
bless
make
you.
me, doesn't fucking get me hot.
It makes
If
me
it
feel-
doesn't get me hot, I'm sorry. And I'll be honest about what gets me hot. I've seen little people who get me hot. Little women people.
I've considered that. I would do that.
Oh, dude, I would tear a little fucking pussy up.
Because
There's fat little butts.
there are
dude.
some that are very like proportionate, like where their heads aren't 3/4 of their body.
Yeah, dude, they're hot. There's like a show. It's like real fucking housewife fucking dwarfs of
And they have
know,
like,
wherever.
they have cute little squishy legs.
Hated that you said that. That made me not want to do it. It made me feel weird about saying it. Yeah, I don't want to do that anymore. Ugh, what a sicko. What do you think? You think you're good? Polly Walnuts died. We only have a minute left, and I don't know if we're ever gonna come back again.
Are we not
Except
coming back?
for-
Are we coming back for part
Would
two?
you like to? I would
Yeah.
like to.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We'll talk
Still gotta
Polly
figure it out.
Walnuts dying. We're gonna do peas. We're gonna do poops. I'm gonna do one more vat of wine. Hopefully, my girlfriend's in the room watching fucking Love Island. So I'm gonna get in
What's
trouble
what?
with these purple teeth. Love Island.
Ah, nice.
It's like, don't be such a dickhead, mate. That's my girl. We're gonna go for a chat. Basically, all it is. Low life.
So, Live Podcast. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you in part two.
Poop and peas. Poop and peas.